because it was dog shit. It really, really was. I couldn't hold it back, Claire. I'm sorry. Hello and welcome to W Rated, where we willingly watch the world's worst rated movies. Today, you've joined us on our road to Razzies, a special run of episodes looking at the nominations for the worst films of 2022, according to the controversial Golden Raspberry Awards. For new listeners, I'm Daisy, and as always, I'm joined by podcast co-creator, host, and editor Claire. Claire, do you want to tell us what film we're talking about this episode?
In today's episode, we are talking about the animated film Marmaduke, where I believe is a Netflix original released in 2022. It currently has a 0% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes and a 27% audience score, but it only has 11 reviews from critics. So again, we really need to figure out what that happens there.
Yeah.
And then it has a 3.1 out of 10 on IMDb, which is a very low one for us outside of our normal list. And actually, please ignore me. It is not, I don't know if it was a Netflix original in every country. Definitely was in some countries. So.
Oh, okay. So only 5 reviews are needed on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, well then this is...
Oh, but it needs to be from top critics.
Oh, so there's only one top critic.
Right.
Rotten Tomatoes. Come chat to us.
Let us know.
And let me see into the stats of what films have 0%, so that we can eventually, in 20 million years, do a second.
Yeah, specifically. No, for sure.
Maybe you could hire us, Rotten Tomatoes, and we could do a podcast for you, and then
there you go.
Again. So it's only nominated for 1 Golden Raspberry, which is Worst Actor for Pete Davidson. It is his second nomination, as he was also nominated as Supporting Actor for his cameo in Good Morning. So they've gone double dirty on Mr. Davidson, previously Mr. Lover of Hollywood. Really, I can't remember all the names of the women.
Lover of Hollywood.
I was going to go Mr. Kardashian, and I was like,
Jester and Lover of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Basically, laughing all those women into bed.
Did he love and laugh you into bed as Marmaduke the dog?
Absolutely not. I'm generally quite soft on films. I always give them the benefit of the doubt, but this absolutely horrified and offended me. I thought I was in a fever dream.
Okay.
Can we just talk about the animation, please?
It's giving Jimmy Neutron.
Except I love Jimmy Neutron.
I did not like Jimmy Neutron, so for me that's an insult.
It's giving Jimmy Neutron. It's just giving. I'll tell you what it's giving, because I've thought about it when I was watching it, and I was like, I must mention this. I have everyone does work training, right? And you sometimes have their filmed videos and they get actors in to do it. Well, sometimes people animate them instead.
Oh.
This is giving the specific training that me and my parent companies get every year, where there's some dolt called Blake who makes every ethics and code of conduct and security mistake. And the woman has to come in and be like, no, Blake, you're supposed to lock your computer before you go to the toilet. All of that. But it's giving that level of animation. That it's giving work training. Why are their legs so skinny? You're absolute silence.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really know how to respond to that.
I just, I get there's an animation style, but it gets to a point where it just looks like it's not finished.
So I think the big thing about that as well, I don't know about you, but to my mind, Marmaduke is very much an American thing. Like,
yes, it was a cartoon strip.
Never really translated over here, I think, in the same way. And it's not the first time. They tried to do a film back in 2010, a live action film.
Wasn't it Owen Wilson?
That Yeah, and George Lopez. The
Oh,
poster.
really?
The poster has Marmaduke wearing sunglasses and a little kitty cat wearing sunglasses on top of his head, who I'm guessing is George Lopez.
Automatically better, straight away.
Yeah, automatically better. Looks like, oh my god, it stars Lee Pace and William H Macy.
Okay, well, I think we should watch that. What's the score?
We do need to.
Is it too high for our podcast?
Well, it's not on the list. Let me do a quick little live research. But it has Judy Greer in it. We should ask. Oh, the boys aren't doing Greer's anymore. I was going to say we should ask to go on Greer's. It's got a 4.3 out of 10, and the CGI looks very uncanny valley territory.
But this is how I felt about this one, even though this was fully animated. It
oh my god! It has Emma Stone as a voice of a dog.
Are you joking? This is okay. We need to watch.
Listen to the list. The cast list was Owen Wilson as Marmaduke, Judy Greer and Lee Pace as the married owners, Brilliant. Emma Stone as a voice, George Lopez as a voice, Christopher Mintz-Plasse as a voice, Steve Coogan as a voice, Fergie Brilliant. As a voice, Kiefer Sutherland as a voice,
what?
Damon Wayans Jr., Marlon Wayans, and Sam Elliott. And then William H. Macy and David Walliams are also there. I like William H. Macy, but he shouldn't have been tarred with the same brush. William H. Macy, aside from the college cheating scandal that I don't know how much you knew about that side, but your wife got in a lot of trouble. We love you.
Yes. Just going back to your Uncanny Valley comment. This, I was like I said, it's like a fever dream. I felt like I was having a bad trip.
That's right. I wanted to have a look at what the original animation looked like, which is where that started, and I got distracted by the 2010 film. But the original animation is just like very cartoony, kind of like.
But it wasn't even just the animation that made me feel like that. It was the tone and the pace, and it just felt like, you know, when you're watching some people do like sketches on YouTube and stuff, and it's very surreal comedy, like absurdist surreal, and they maybe do like canned laughter, but it's like 2 seconds too late and everything's just slightly off, and you're like, you think like it's like that bad trip thing of you're in a room with people and then all of a sudden like you don't recognize one of them, you're like, hold on, am I safe? What's going on? It's just that weird. I don't know, something was off.
That you didn't enjoy the end of first act Poopgate scandal?
That was the nail in the coffin for me, where I was just like, this isn't a kid's film, this is a nightmare. Because, like I said, and there is a disclaimer before this is 100% a kid's film, which is why we probably didn't get anything out of it. And that is absolutely fine, we're not the audience. But
you say we. I haven't.
Did you not get anything?
I've not said
sorry,
I've
been ranting. I've been ranting away. I just assumed you felt the same. Go on, you share before I continue.
No, you continue. I just, more of the I, less of the we.
I can't even remember what I was going to say now. I didn't get anything out of it because it was very clearly a kid's film, and we have said before that it's very key to recognise when a film isn't for you, right? Mm-hmm. However, I'd be I would love to know what some kids of various ages got from this, because I'm feeling this is like 2 to 3 year old kids level of entertainment, but because I just think it, like, intelligence wise, would insult anyone else older than that.
Within its tone, in terms of like the humour and tone and stuff, it actually, like, my nephew a few years ago, so he would have been like maybe 7 or 8, was big into the Garfield TV show on Netflix.
Yeah.
And it reminded me in tone of that, like the kind of weird, sarcastic, unnecessarily mean humour.
Yeah.
I definitely got a similar
between
vibe
the dogs,
there.
kind of.
Yeah. And the dad and the dog.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's just like this weird, very colourful, very like blocky, weird. I don't want to say cheap because it's a specific style, but it looks cheap animation that seems like it would entertain really young kids. But then the plot of the story and the dialogue and the fact you have J.K. Simmons voicing the dog is like beyond that. So maybe that's what didn't sit. It felt weird for me. It was that weird thing of, I get it, but something feels off about it and it's making me feel uncomfortable. And that's where,
Yeah.
you know, when you get to the scene where he's eating everything in the cafeteria before his like
Show.
jog show, and basically goes to shit himself on
Yeah.
the thing, I'm like, is this like an Adult Swim thing secretly, you know?
No, so I definitely got the impression it was for like 7 and 8-year-old boys.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that tracked for me, having spent some time with 7 and 8-year-old boy,
Yeah.
Mr. Joshua. So shout out to Josh, who will listen to this, and if he did, would probably be mad. But yeah, I thought it was fine.
Interesting.
I think I have what you normally have, in that I just popped it on. I think I popped it on literally after we finished the recording. I think I
Okay.
packed away my microphone and just popped it on, and I think I was tidying my room while it was on. And because the animation was very dated, is what I would say. It felt
that's
very
a fair.
dated.
It's a straight to DVD or straight to
Mhm.
DVD when they first came out. You know, everyone was cashing in on the DVD market.
Yeah.
People were just like, yeah, you know, it was that kind of
in on
thing.
the CGI tech. And,
yeah, for sure. Early Pixar,
early Pixar, and
pre Toy Story.
late stage Disney. Looking at you, Chicken Little. Which I only watched for the first time very recently and was horrified. But so I think I was just like, oh, this is a kids' film, and animation isn't my kind of animation. And I got very quickly that the storyline, because it was all about him like drooling over the steak and being like a big messy smelly dog, and I was like, oh, this isn't going to be my kind of thing. So I kind of just, as you would say, I let it wash over me.
Yeah.
And
you like recalibrated because of what you were expecting, sure.
And I was totally fine with having on in the background. I appreciated it didn't overstay its welcome. It was a 90-minute. It felt 90 minutes. I don't think I would have, like, it didn't feel short, but it didn't feel long.
See,
so
I
felt very long.
Yeah, and I watched it in stages again as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just because it made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I can completely understand. And I think for me, it's again, like, I don't know what order these episodes will come out in, but a lot of the stuff that you talked about when we've spoken about the bubble being, you know, just something that's on Netflix, it's kind of just content, like, it's to watch at home. This is 100% what this felt like to me. It felt like animated content to watch at home when your kid's on half term, to keep them quiet for 90 minutes while you make the dinner. Like, and I think I probably would have watched this as a kid, and it wouldn't have been one that, because I don't like gross out humour, I don't like toilet humour. Yeah. But I would have watched it, and I would have watched it to the end, and then I would have been like, we can return that VHS to the video store. I don't like,
for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, it's nominations, so it just got the one nomination, which was for actor for Pete Davidson. I don't know what Marmaduke sounds like. I don't know what Marmaduke's tone is, so I don't feel like I can qualify.
Well, I don't think he has one because he's like a cartoon strip comic.
Yeah, but like, I would know what I expected Garfield to sound like.
Bill Murray.
No, not Bill Murray. I've actually never seen those films. And I knew, you know, I know what I'd expect, like, Rupert the Bear to sound like, and things like that. So I don't know who Marmaduke is to say whether or not this was an accurate representation.
Do you think Owen Wilson fits more your understanding of?
Well, I have no understanding, so I have no point of reference. So I don't know. I thought Pete Davidson did fine. I thought J.K. Simmons did a great job. Put J.K. Simmons back in my top all time stats. Thanks, Marmaduke.
I can't believe he was in this.
He likes doing a bit of voice work.
Yeah, he's brilliant at it.
Yeah. But yeah, this was just. Yeah, I don't know about this nomination because I can imagine if you are a lifelong Marmaduke fan, this could, if it was wrong, it was probably very wrong. Yeah, but I don't know if it was or not, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where this sort of vote has come from the masses, because if you'd have told me, if you'd have told me that it was worst picture, I'd be like, sure, because overall, like, it's just.
You just didn't like it.
I just didn't like it. Like, I know it's not for me, but there's just something off about it that made me feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna keep
And
saying
if
that, but
and if it had been in worst remake, rip, or sequel, again, I could understand that,
yeah,
because
yeah,
maybe
exactly.
it
Because it's
would
like this
be,
beloved comic, and now it's just
yeah,
been reduced to cheap, quick, gross out Netflix fodder. But the Pete Davidson, I'm not sure, other than it just being, yeah, people don't like him.
yeah. So if you are an American, I guess, let us know if this was deserved
Yeah.
or not. Deserved? They're the same word. I don't know.
Either way,
I'm
people
very
know what you're
tired.
saying.
It's just 10 to 7, and I am drinking a Red Bull.
Just to get through this.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Um,
because I want to be here.
yeah, of course. Talking about dogs
I like animated kids' dog movies.
crapping in
Did,
trophies.
did not care for the crapping and trophies. I did, though. I did really enjoy the. So I really enjoyed the dogs. So I really enjoyed the dog show where all the dogs did their special
Yeah,
talents.
that
And I
was quite
really.
funny.
Was it a
The
little chihuahua? Or was
Yeah,
it.
the
Yeah.
Spanish one.
Yeah, I really liked him.
Yeah, that was funny. I also thought the English pit bull. Is it a pit bull? Was
Yeah.
very funny.
He was great.
Don't get me wrong. There were bits in it where I was like, "Oh, that's clever. That's fun." But then, like, it just the family. Like, I think let it be said. Actually, I think Pete Davidson as Marmaduke and the Marmaduke animation was absolutely fine. It was everything around him. It was the people. The dogs were fine. The people, there was just something unsettling about them. And also, can we please talk about how thick the mum was? Why their legs were so thin, but the mum's hips were like 500 times the size of her legs. But no one else had that body style.
Isn't that just like classic kids animation? Mum's always got to be, wide
Yeah.
loading.
Yeah. Basically, it's the rule now. But this was excessive. This was excessive. Yeah, I don't know. I think the humans just creeped me out. There was this weird tone. We were saying like with Good Morning that it felt a bit like it wasn't finished. Like there was a bit of empty noise to it, and we worked out it's because things weren't pacey because it was being improved, and so shots lingered longer, and it kind of felt a bit like there were some gaps in between stuff that felt a bit off. I had the same thing with this, where it was just that I can't put my finger on what's wrong, but I don't feel like I'm watching a real film. It feels like something's off about it, and it's making me unsettled. And I think it was just something to do with the animation of the people and the I don't know whether their performances mattered or not. I don't know, but the dogs were fine. The dogs, no qualms with the dogs. So
I mean, it was just a little googly, and it was universally panned by critics and audiences, with criticisms going towards its animation, screenplay, story, characters, and humour.
well, need I say more?
But it wasn't produced by Netflix; it was only distributed by
Interesting.
Netflix.
Who was it produced by? Can you see there? Or...
One Cool Animation,
Okay.
Andrews McMeel Entertainment, Legacy Classics Family Entertainment, and
Wow.
Storyberry.
Yeah.
The only one of them that has an active link on Wikipedia is One Cool Animation, who are a Hong Kong company founded by actor and film producer Louis Koo. And their filmography, is there anything that I'd recognise?
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in as well.
Nothing, but they've done a lot.
Okay.
But they all have Chinese titles as well. So I think
okay.
they're an Asian company, and they are going for they did some work on the Mitchells versus the Machines.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
One of the best films ever. And they did some work on Vivo as well, which was another Netflix animation. So yeah, they seem to do a lot of stuff, but most of it is to what I would assume, because I've not heard of most of them. Oh my god, they did that Meow film that I really want to see. If you heard of Meow, I'm sure it was a Filmageddon thing. Meow is a 2017 Hong Kong Chinese science fantasy comedy film produced and directed by Benny Chan and starring Louis Koo as a father who adopts an alien cat who is sent to invade Earth.
Oh, I don't recognise that.
It did the rounds somewhere on the internet a while ago, and I was like, I desperately want to see it. Everyone just have a little look at Meow 2017 film, and maybe don't tell anyone because I don't believe in pirating films, but maybe send me a little link. The dark web, linky link. Have you got your Twitter open or your WhatsApp open? Because I need to send you a picture of this cat.
Okay. I'll open my WhatsApp. Oh my god.
So it's a family
Amazing.
adopt a giant alien cat who's come to destroy Earth.
That I'd much rather watch.
Yeah, I really want to watch it.
Although the guy that's pretending to eat a fake mouse is freaking me out a little bit.
True,
but
true.
That's a personal affliction.
There was like a copy of it on eBay in the pandemic for like €35, and I was so fucking tempted.
Oh my god, really? These production companies, I'm not saying they're not real, but they look sketchy.
Yeah.
I don't know, they've just got like text only websites and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, that's Marmaduke, I guess. And I think our take from Marmaduke is that everyone should watch the 2017 film Meow.
Yeah,
or the
take.
Or the Owen Wilson 2010 version, but we haven't seen that, and I do think that was also critically derided. So maybe we'll just watch Meow instead. Basically,
what we're learning is we fall hook, line, and sinker for great casts, but that doesn't actually mean jack shit. These films. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. We hope you can join us for the next episode where we keep running down that road on the way to the Razzies 2023. See you then.